We're back. Fist bit. No, we're not. We're not.
I want to give something good for our viewers.
We're not doing that.
Have
We
you seen
don't
that
have
video? The
mics
guy's
yet.
like, oh. He just swallows the microphone.
We do that.
Aww.
Well,
I have seen that video.
if you don't recognize the voice, Kaylee's back. And we got a new guest star over here to my right.
Hello, my name is Anthony.
Whoa. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it?
Do you go by Tony sometimes, or just?
People ask me if I go by Tony, and I kind of just go with it. I just tell them what they're comfortable with calling me.
That's fair.
Unfortunately, actually, my nickname at Kush21 in Buckley is Tony, and they ask me, "Oh, do you have an account here?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And they're like, "Can we just take a peek at your ID?" And then they type in Anthony, and I don't come up. And I'm like, "Oh, you gotta try Tony," because like the dude that I met the first time when I went in there, he's like, "Can I call you Tony?" And he's like, "Yeah, you can just put me in there as Tony. I don't give a fuck." So
Okay, we'll call you Anthony.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, of course.
I like Anthony. Like I've kind of grown into it. Used to go by a bunch of nicknames like in high school just to try to be different.
Of course, that's the place to be different.
So I heard before we started, you went to EHS?
Yeah,
Sadly.
unfortunately.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Real.
That's where almost all of us went.
I don't know.
This one over here.
Said you.
Yeah. I went to North Kids Ave, and it was the worst
Cringe.
fucking school ever. There were no fights. No
Okay.
nothing.
That's
It
what
was
makes
boring.
school good to you?
Yeah.
Fights?
Yeah.
Ain't fair.
It wasn't ghetto.
It wasn't ghetto
It wasn't
enough.
ghetto
Ghetto
enough.
enough.
It wasn't a violence.
It was too tame.
I arrived to the Enumclaw High School like a
Arrived.
couple years before you guys did, and like when I was a freshman and sophomore, it was way more unhinged than it is now. Like the gravel parking lot that is now, or I think it's still by the pool.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
There would literally be fights after school every day from like these big ass like 20-year-old super seniors. I just out of nowhere, dude. Like people, you know, the Jewel was just coming out. You know, people were on a different wavelength.
Revolutionized.
Man, after the seniors, I think it was 2017, I want to say, put all the goats on the roof for the senior prank.
Yeah, and that was fucked.
That's when everything got uptight at that school.
Yeah, for sure.
That was the beginning of the downfall.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
The goats on the roofs.
Which was fucked up, but still.
I think
pretty
one
baller.
died.
Yeah, one died. Yeah.
It was peak construction time.
Yeah.
Going around, walking around outside. It was a bad time. Bad time for everyone.
That sucked.
Well, before we continue, I gotta offer shots. We got some bourbon over there and some chalky chalky milk.
I'm gonna respectfully decline.
Respectfully
early on.
decline.
I'm okay.
I'm good right now.
Okay.
I have my.
You,
guess
you
it's
should
just
go
me.
for
Ask
it.
us in like
Jack.
30 minutes.
You just popped that. That was beautiful.
Put a bag of chips.
Dad just fucking.
Dude, what is that?
Right on.
What?
It's a plane.
Whoa. A whole plane.
Bro's has never heard a plane in his
Trevor's
life.
first plane, everyone.
That was a good squeak.
That was wow.
Yeah, I do it every time.
Yeah, we're not doing it. He'd do it like. Do that shit. You're having one?
You want a shot? I didn't offer.
Look at that face. Look at that face.
Chalky or bourbon?
Bourbon.
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 A shot of Buzzball?
Yeah.
You don't just drink it out of the thing?
Well, that has a pour
Are
thing
these
on it.
new?
You're supposed to take
I think
shots
so.
of that
I'm gonna bring those up on the pod.
because it's the
upside
Biggie's
down.
ball.
I don't want
Yeah, I was opening it, and then it exploded on the bottom.
it. Wait, yeah, no, those are hella upside down.
All right, since no one
Does
else
everybody want to try
Oh.
a ranch?
cheers.
Oh.
A ranch.
I just had a peanut butter and jelly.
Oh, a little full.
A little mouthfeel is, and with Cheetos, I feel like it would be bad.
That would be, yeah, no, that's fair. Hey, you seem like you want some,
No.
okay.
Are you one of those peanut butter and jelly
Denied
guys?
that
that's
shit
like,
real quick.
You live and die by peanut butter and jellies.
No, actually, as a kid, I wasn't a big fan of them. I was definitely a big fan of the Uncrustable.
The
Uncrustables are
one,
heat.
so fucking fire.
Yeah, the grape ones are good. The strawberry ones are superior. And
You're wrong. The
Oh.
grape is where it's at.
To each their own, my friend.
I guess.
Do
Yeah.
you like the strawberry over the grape?
I do.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Especially in the freezer, like fresh out the
Were you
freezer. Or not
dropped?
fresh out the.
They're definitely fries.
No, actually, well, a couple times. I think. There's been stories.
Now that I recall.
So there's this one guy. I was working with this one guy who I'd never worked with
Monday?
at my place of work. Give me a second. Give me a second.
Monday.
This dude just walks in.
And we go on our lunch break and we're just sitting in the truck. Bro pulls out of his work backpack a jar of peanut butter, a jar of jelly, and a whole loaf of Wonder Bread.
No.
Just starts making a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. And he's like, he gets the bread out and he's like, do either of you have a knife? We're like, no. Bro pulls out his keys and starts using his house key to spread the peanut butter and jelly.
See, I'm sorry, but if you already come with a jar of peanut butter, a jar of jelly, and Wonder Bread, you should have the motherfucking butter knife, dude.
Yeah.
You should,
I agree with
You
that.
should be prepared.
I was gonna say like, oh, he's like, I'm on his wavelength until you whipped out the keys, and I was like, oh no, no,
And that
you
was
lost
only
me
his
there.
first peanut butter and jelly of the
I
day.
definitely would come more prepared than that.
Yeah.
if
That's-
I'm pulling up making peanut butter and jellies, you better
That's-
believe I'm gonna have a knife.
That's all he had for lunch. He made like 4 peanut butter and jellies, all with his key, and just chowed. I don't.
That's awesome.
That's got to be a Guinness
I
but-
think that's
World
great.
Record, right?
He didn't have like an
gotta
ice
be
pack or
something.
like a lunch, like a cool lunch box or anything. He just pulled it straight out of his backpack, so it's warm. Like the jelly was warm.
Ew.
No, it's
I like
easier spreadable. Or
Toasted peanut butter and jellies.
Dude,
Yeah.
yes.
Have you-
What do y'all
Toast?
think of this?
Ew.
Dude, get
I
that
have
out of my fucking face.
Yeah, Goober gives me nightmares.
Dude,
What is Goober?
have you seen the video of
Smucker's Goober, the peanut butter jelly swirl shit. Yeah.
I forgot
Yes,
about
I have.
I forgot our
I thought it
alias
would
for
be
it.
convenient.
You know what you should
Right?
It
try?
would be a good idea. It
If
just is awful.
If you like toasted peanut butter and jellies, you know what you should try? Take an Uncrustable and French toast that bitch.
Oh, that is a good idea. I've done something similar. I actually made a peanut butter and jelly out of Uncrustables one time, and put like cinnamon sugar on top.
Oh my god.
Same thing, pretty much.
That sounds that sounds
Yeah,
good.
that sounds
though.
gas.
You smash it first, of course, and then you do the butter and cinnamon sugar on top, and you eat it with a fork because you can't pick it up.
Right.
Well, I'm gonna offer one more time. I offered shots, but we also have these margaritas here. Does anyone want a margarita that doesn't already have one? Yeah.
I've been day drinking, so I'm kind of.
Slide that over.
I might.
Hell yeah.
Oh well, I'm actually gonna cool it for a minute. 'cause
Really?
I have a long night ahead of me.
That is fair. That is fair.
Gotta pace
Understandable.
myself. I went pretty hard last night. Charlie can attest.
Real.
Yeah.
I'm so glad I threw up that sushi, dude.
Ew.
Dude, I had to
Oh.
sleep with it. Like I was uncomfortable for like half an
I was
hour.
like in bed and I could feel my gut like pushing me up.
Yeah.
So like today, me and Trevor went and got lunch at this
We
this new,
did. Yeah,
at
we-
this
we-
new
yeah,
place
we-
in town called Tim's Kitchen. It's pretty good, but this motherfucker, I'm
Dude.
pointing at Crawford,
Dude.
walks in and pretends like he doesn't
Doesn't
know
know
us.
us. Doesn't fucking
He's
know
with
us.
his work crew, and he like looks at us and like glares, and then walks the other way.
I gave you the finger.
Okay, yeah, you did. You did.
It just
No, that's
it,
definitely a sign of acknowledgement.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
a sign of acknowledgement. Just it hurt.
I
It's
didn't
his two best friends sitting there having lunch.
Okay, best friends is a stretch.
Damn.
I didn't
No,
wanna-
sometimes you can't mesh certain groups
I
of
didn't wanna,
people
like,
that you're
break
with.
away.
No. You want to know what's fucked up? Members of the group went up to me and said hi and started talking to us. So we meshed.
Okay, no,
I
that's
didn't know
cold.
about that.
No, we
Yeah,
meshed.
yeah.
They're like Trevor and Hyder are here, and I was like, I saw Hyder outside. And then I broke away after we ordered to say hi.
He did. He came and
He
said hi.
did. Yeah, and then he ate one of Trevor's fries.
Yeah.
Respectfully.
No, yeah. No, it was a good interaction.
It's not great.
What?
The mac and cheese is not great.
You
Apparently-
had it on a bad day.
Apparently, it was better like
the-
another day.
I was
The-
about to say you
when-
got to give Tim's Kitchen time. There's one in Puyallup, and I've been there before, and it's pretty good. But I'm more like amazed at one, how long the Lee had been there,
Yeah.
and also how fast it went away.
Yeah,
Like,
I
I
didn't
had
even know
real-
that
it
went
was just
away.
gone.
Yeah.
Like
But
you
no.
just told me about it, and I had no idea that they were open.
That's the thing. Like people live and die by the Lee in this town.
Straight
it's so
up.
weird
It's
because
cool-
it was
kind of
never
like a gem,
good. It
'cause
was
it's like-
never good.
Well, I don't know.
It's
I mean,
always been,
the
like,
biscuits
the
and
mayor and
gravy
shit
and
would play
chicken fried
poker
steak
in the
wasn't so bad. But that's the thing. You go there just to fucking like.
It's cheap food.
It is cheap food, and it's just like a hangout spot that like
Yeah.
not very many people go to.
Yeah, I'll give you that.
That's why the kitchen or the dining area is so small.
Mm-hmm.
It's a very small
I've
dining
only been
area.
in there like a handful of times, but every time I did, it was like, no, this isn't the worst thing. Like better than the fucking kettle. I'm gonna say.
The OG kettle was
Yeah,
fire,
yeah, but-
new kettle
New kettles.
is rough.
So who are you guys
Muppets the
voting
same.
for?
What?
Who are you guys voting for?
For what?
For president?
We're not. No. Sorry, no. No.
George Bush,
We're-
senior. again.
Okay.
He's coming back.
Yeah, I'll vote for Kanye. I'll
He's
pull that
coming
meme
back.
back.
Nah,
I'll bring
bro.
that meme back.
I'm voting for Kendrick, man.
Yeah, I was about to say Kendrick. Let's get the two highest voters, Kendrick and Drake, and then Kendrick sweeps him because
they wouldn't even be as well. Yeah, it'd be a sweep for sure.
Actually,
Yeah.
I mean, this is really old news, but you were on Kendrick, right? Were you like had an opinion on the whole beef?
Not really an opinion. I just knew that like I would just see what was happening, and I was like, oh my god, I think Drake's done for. Like,
Yeah.
like I don't know. I
It's over for
wouldn't
him.
say I've hated him forever. I just never really liked him.
Well, I mean, like,
he maybe had
people
two.
who like Drake just suck, right?
yeah,
I
They're
guess
like
you
some
can
of, like, the worst
associate pretty
people.
shitty people with Drake. Yeah.
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 So Drake fan over there, how we feeling?
I'm feeling fucking great.
Yeah, I'm
I'm
sure Drake's
rooting.
feeling great too.
So I'm gonna change subject really quick. I got a pretty good story happened yesterday. I went to the Rainiers game with my pops and one of his friends, and on the way there we stopped at this brewery, and we stopped at two, and the first one was in Ording. Like I was like, why the
There's
fuck?
nothing in
There's
Ording.
nothing in Ording. There's no way there's a brewery.
That's a lie.
And we pull into this driveway, and it's just this gravel road, and there's a big old farm, and like there's someone mowing the lawn, and there's a bunch of farmland with all the vegetables planted. And there's just it's someone's property, and they just
God, that is
such that's so Ording, right?
That's so fucking
They just
Ording.
smacked a brewery in there. So I
Driving
wasn't
by and you're like,
I wasn't
Is that a brewery?
I wasn't expecting a lot, but we go in. I got my dad and his friend got the pale ale because they didn't have an IPA, which kind of pissed him off. But pale ale is close. But I got
That's kind
the
of my
pil-
go-to when I go to a new brewery. Is try the light beer first, and then I dive down and see what's going on.
I
Dip
tried
your toes in a
the
little bit.
Pilsner, and that was the best beer I've had in my entire life. It came out ice cold out of the tap, and it was crisp, it was fresh, it was delicious. It was an incredible beer. But yada yada yada. The rest of the night on the way home, my dad started to inform me about beer, like what all the different things mean and what they are, and all. Like I obviously
the
knew,
What
beer
does
of the
beer mean?
beans.
like I knew that an IPA
A
had more
history
hops.
on beer.
I knew IPA had more hops and it was more bitter, but he starts telling me this story of how IPA came. He's like, so
They came from the land far away.
How
when
the IPA came.
when they started importing beer over from Europe, their German lagers and whatnot,
God, I
over
was
to
right.
America.
They're immigrants.
The beer it didn't have a very long shelf life without being refrigerated. So they figured out that if you add more hops, it could go longer without being refrigerated and still be good. So that's how IPA became, and same with pale ale. The Pilsner was like your first
ale.
German lager, like your first beer, the Pilsner. That's
Is
just your
that-
classic.
Is it like
beer.
close to like the Pillsbury Doughboy?
No. What are you talking about?
It's it very similar structure of word.
Alright,
And then-
sub him out.
And then
I was
there's
about to say, hold
a.
on, because like I don't know, my parents have told me a lot of things as a kid, and like growing up, and I completely got reality checked. So I don't know, everything that my parents tell me, I'd fucking fact check now to make sure that they're
Real.
not just pulling it out of their ass.
Hey, hey,
Trust no one.
As far as beer goes, though, my
Get
dad
on
is
that.
the one person I feel like I can
get on
trust.
that.
My dad is a
Have you
Right
beer
now.
been to the
Happy
fanatic.
Pride Month,
the
whatever.
tap house right down just off Griffin there by the flower shop?
I haven't been to that one.
Yeah, there's just like
Phil's?
a sign outside with a hand.
I know
pointing that says
exactly.
beer.
Yeah, I
and
think
no
it's
beer.
Phil's.
Oh, the little like farmers.
Oh yeah, Phil's.
Yeah.
That sounds right.
Yeah.
I went in there, ordered a pilsner, and man, like you said, you just can't go wrong with that.
It's your classic all-American
it was cold,
beer.
It was refreshing.
Is-
It was fucking proper. Like I don't mind it, but I don't know where you can just buy a pilsner somewhere.
Yeah,
like,
right.
in the store or something, unless you go to like a actual like, I don't know.
Brewery.
I mean,
get it
like,
in the
there's,
bottle.
there's canned beers that are considered a Pilsner, which I believe like a Miller or a Coors or a Budweiser. I believe those are all
Goats.
Pilsners, but it's not the same quality that you get out of a
Hey,
craft
are you shitting on my Coors
beer.
Light?
No, bro. I'm
No, he
saying,
said goat.
goats.
Oh,
Yeah.
hell yeah!
Yeah,
I heard
dude.
you completely wrong.
Yeah.
No,
My
it's
bad.
not the same as a craft brewery beer. My
Oh, of
personal
course.
favorite spot in town is Headworks. I don't know if you've been there.
Oh yeah,
That's a great
also
spot.
the fucking burger spot outside there.
Yeah, that's
Insane.
no, it's not Stacks
Burger
anymore.
Buds or
Burger
Burger
Buds,
Buds.
yeah.
And they're way better.
Burger
Yeah.
Buds is way better than Stacks. It's heat.
That's what I've heard.
Their spicy chicken sandwich is off off the chain.
I've never tried it. I've always gone for a burger.
Speaking of sandwiches, I had the CPR burger today.
Oh my
Oh, yeah,
god, yeah.
Tim's.
How was
it was
the?
so good.
Really?
Oh my
Alright.
God.
So it's a burger in between 2 grilled cheese sandwiches. That's the
shit.
CPR burger.
Was it
Where-
really
It's
that
got, like,
fire?
some special sauce in it, grilled onion.
Oh my god.
Oh my god,
Heat?
I devoured the whole thing.
Where did
Okay.
you get this?
Tim's
It was at
Kitchen.
Tim's Kitchen.
No shit.
Yeah.
Holy fuck!
This is just an ad for Tim's Kitchen at this
I was
point.
feeling
Go
something
eat at
after,
Tim's, guys.
But like that shit was delicious.
Well, it's just a new spot in town. That's so exciting.
Well, apparently it's
Like,
been
I can't
around.
wait
Apparently
until,
it's been
like-
around though.
we get like another like bigger like store in here, like a Fred Meyer or a Walmart. Not fucking, dude.
I
anything.
don't want that because Enumclaw is already skyrocketing. Like the price. Like, have you looked at housing in
Nah,
Enumclaw?
I don't-
every place
okay,
could
see, that's
use a
the
new
thing, though,
Walmart.
the houses are just gonna keep like multiplying, but we need stores to support all these people. They're gonna be moving in here as well.
They're gonna keep multiplying until they don't.
I don't know, dude.
We've been due for a crash for like the past 10 years.
We're
Oh.
always due for a crash. Why don't we just
Actually,
not
it-
crash?
it's slowly going down right now. It's not crashing, but housing
we've
is
been
going down in the
Not
past
great.
couple of
You
months.
should try the chocolate pretzels in there.
I think
mean,
I think
like-
that we should just go to Mr. Stock Market and be like, can you bring it down, please, just a little
I mean,
bit? Just talk to the guy.
Anyone who's not from Washington listening to this, our minimum wage is what, $16.50 now?
Yeah, $16.50.
$16.50 an hour.
69.
$16.69. Thank you. And I mean that's
And I
going
don't
to
think it
keep
should
going
change.
up. And at some point, it can't be that high. You know, if minimum wage hits like $25 an hour in 5-10 years, it's gonna have to go down. Everything's gonna have to go down. 25 is not a realistic
I'm
minimum
seeing
wage.
like most cashier places, like Five Guys Burgers, and even like McDonald's. Like I think their minimum wage is like close to 18 or
Yeah.
20.
yeah,
It's almost
I think,
like it's-
I think McDonald's starts at 20 now.
McDonald's in Seattle is like 20 to 23 an hour.
What Dick's Burgers? Like they, I think they're like 20. Yeah, 21, 22.
20, and they get benefits.
Mm-hmm.
They get retirement
They
and
get,
all
like,
their
full rides to
health
college.
benefits. Yeah.
When I worked at Chipotle, I didn't get shit.
Fuck you, Chipotle.
Fuck you, Chipotle.
Qdoba is better.
Qdoba is better. Yeah, we already put
Chipotle's
that.
fucking gross. They cross-contaminate all the time.
Ooh,
That's why they have
preach,
the
sister.
E. coli breakout.
Damn.
No, you cross-contaminated.
No,
Yeah,
I did.
dude,
No, I
you
didn't
were
make
the
the
problem.
food.
What did you do at Chipotle if you didn't make the food?
I was a crew member, so I just made people's bowls.
So you made
so
the
you
food.
made the food.
No, I didn't cook the food.
You put it together.
you still-
so you
I
you
put it together. I
cross-contaminated.
didn't
You
co-
could cross
I worked there for 3 months. what
You're
could
the
I do in
problem
that
for the
time?
E. coli, dude.
Yeah.
That's all.
It was. Wait, when did you work there? Was it during the E. coli breakout?
Okay, well, I worked there during like the second E. coli breakout.
That does not
That's
make
crazy.
it better.
Yeah, no, that was not helping your case.
You said I'm
It
gonna
was
go
my
down in
first job.
history.
I didn't know any better.
Working in the food industry at all.
I worked
Like
at Subway.
You've never worked in the food industry?
No, I have. And
Oh,
I don't
okay.
miss it.
Where'd you work?
I worked. My first job ever was Little Caesars before it was Jersey
Ooh.
Mike's.
Ooh.
Yeah, no, it was. Oh my god, what a time!
Have you ever seen that Little Caesars commercial that got discontinued? Of like it's like
You have the hand.
the guy. Yeah, he's in a full arm cast.
Oh, yeah.
And they're
my
like,
God.
we only need we need $5, and he reaches in his right pocket and he doesn't have it, and his left arm is the cast one, and he's like screaming, ah! As he
Yeah.
fucking
Breaks
pulls
it.
out,
Yeah.
breaks the cast. As
I don't know why it was
$5.
banned. Like, I don't think it was that bad. I think it like
So
helped
many
them for
commercials
sure.
that are worse.
It's crazy working
Yeah,
for
absolutely.
fast food because in the training videos they will like really shove good health conditions down your throat,
Mm-hmm.
and then you actually work with them and it's fucking disgusting. Like
What's
when
fast food?
when I worked at Subway, like
Is it true that the meat comes in bags?
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you,
Right on.
do
Speaking
you
of-
want to know? Do you want to know how
Jersey
they?
Mike's all the way.
Do you want to know how they
Same,
get the meat
yeah.
prepared? You take say you get steak.
No, I don't.
You say you get.
Can
you're
I
gonna
say?
know
Can I
anyways.
say no?
You get the steak.
Oh,
It's in a bag. You put it under warm water,
no.
and then you put it in the
Yummy.
tin, and then you serve it.
Right on.
Yeah,
I
mate.
don't think
The
I'll ever eat
turkey,
at Subway
the turkey
again.
and the ham might be your safest bet.
Everything
else.
I'm just gonna get the
If you were
foot-long
to go
cookie.
into a store and try to find Subway bread, it would be in the candy aisle because of how much sugar is in it.
That's fucking
What the
It
crazy.
is not counted as bread.
How do you guys
So
rank
speaking,
Jimmy John's?
Jimmy John's is better than Subway.
Jimmy John's is so
worse
fucking
than
good.
Jersey Mike's. Jersey Mike's is the best sandwich shop
Jersey
I
Mike's
agree.
is
chain.
pretty peak.
Jersey Mike's is the best chain sandwich shop.
The number 8.
I mean, it's
bro.
more expensive, but you're getting
Crazy.
bang for your buck. Jersey Mike's is fire. But speaking of Subway and inflation, just recently I saw an ad for Subway that was a $6 6-inch. And that made me lose my shit because I was like, man, I remember being 8 years old and see $5 foot long.
$5 foot long.
And now it's $6 6-inch.
Well, at least when I worked there, it wasn't even $5 for a foot long. It was like $10.
Yeah, that was when we were like 8 years old.
Yeah.
No, this
Well,
was a long
$6
time ago.
6-inch.
You weren't working when you were 8, were you?
Unless you were.
6-inch was even $6 when I worked there. They're just marketing it now.
Which that 6-inch sandwich is huge.
No, it is not.
It is huge. It is a huge sandwich.
Poor Trevor.
That's such a big sandwich. Dude, I look at that sandwich, I'm like, what?
Man, why would you want a 6-inch cookie when you can have a 3-inch cookie? It fits so much better in your mouth.
Did you guys try the foot long cookie?
Yeah.
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 All I
The
ate.
what?
There's
The-
a foot long cookie.
Foot long cookie at Subway.
All I ate for a week was the foot long pretzel. That's all I ate.
So Subway
Where have I
partnered.
been? Well, I'm glad I haven't been there,
There's a
actually.
foot. Wait,
Subway
wait.
partnered
Foot
with
long.
Cinnabon, Auntie Anne's, and I think that's it. Auntie
Foot-
Anne's, they
because,
did the foot long pretzel.
Subway's
Foot long cookie,
parent
foot long churro, foot long pretzel.
Subway's parent company owns Auntie Anne's, owns
Gotcha.
some, like Cinnabon, so they were able to just kind of start being like, fuck it. We're losing business.
Speaking of fast food
foot long
crossover,
shit.
speaking of fast food crossovers, though, what about the Cheez-It Crunch
Oh
Wrap?
my
How do we
God.
feel
That
about
shit
it?
has fucked up my stomach beyond all
How do we
belief.
feel about the Cheez-It
I
Crunch
went
Wrap at
to-
Taco Bell?
And thank you.
It's
Because now I won't have it.
Yeah, no, it's
it was so hyped up and it's so not it.
I went to a friend's house the other day, and her boyfriend was talking about the Cheez-It thing, and I was like, they changed their logo, right, to the Cheez-It, and he was like, dude, what the fuck? And he was so upset.
upset.
Yeah, on the
Yeah,
Taco Bell
I
app,
was
It's a
upset.
Cheez-It now. I can pull it up right now.
That's
I got
fucking
the app.
gross. Who's pairing
we
with
should
Cheez-It?
make that the
Right on.
logo, the Cheez-It Crunch Wrap.
Great idea.
Yeah, fat ass over there has the
Horrible
fucking app.
execution.
You do too, and you want to talk about fat ass? You went to Taco Bell and didn't offer anyone food.
Yeah,
That
we
is a
met.
heated subject.
You
right now.
just left.
We literally were like,
Fuck
calm
you.
down a
we
little
literally
bit.
were
What?
like, we're gonna go get Taco Bell, and nobody said anything,
and you
we
just
left.
walked. We were in the middle of a conversation, and you just walked out.
Hell yeah, we did.
Fuck
Said,
you.
We're gonna talk about.
Yeah, yeah.
That's for you guys to be like, we'd like Taco Bell as well.
And then
You guys like something?
Is he required to buy you guys
no,
food?
no. After they left, 2 minutes after they
You
left,
shut your mouth.
2 minutes after they left, I'll cut that out. Mr. Z says,
Yeah, you gotta cut
Where-
it out a couple times.
Yeah, where did they go? And I was like, I think they went to Taco Bell, but I'm not sure. And he's like, bruh. And he texts them, can I get blah, 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 blah. And then they're like, already ordered.
Dude, no, you're not even. I'm not even kidding you. We literally ordered, got to the drive-thru, got our food, and I get a text from. Oh, all right. I get a text from the guy, and he says, "Can I get this?" And I was like, "Fuck, that's terrible timing. We already ordered." It was not 2 minutes. That was a solid
You guys are not following your own rule.
Yeah.
That was a solid
It's 'cause we're heated.
6 minutes later that he texted me.
So you would have been home then.
Yeah, you would have been home after 6 minutes.
No, because the order took a while. There was a line.
Oh, so you were still there.
Yeah,
So
but
you could
by
have
the
gone back in the
time,
drive-thru.
dude, I'm so glad I don't get to live with
I'm
those
just
guys
saying-
anymore.
Never mind. I'm not gonna say.
I like Taco Bell, but I don't know. I like it for what it is.
It's yeah.
It's your
it's
late
there when
night.
you need it.
Yeah.
It does you wrong every time, but in the moment,
If you
it's
order
exactly
Taco
what
Bell-
you need.
So good.
before 10
like a
p.m. What the
cigarette.
fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah,
yeah,
real.
seriously, you don't go to Taco Bell to
That is the most real thing you've ever said. Trevor.
I need a good healthy dinner to go to bed, and then you pull through Taco Bell. That's
Yeah,
never
no,
the
that's-
thought.
You know
always
what
go
you're
through
doing.
Taco
That's
Bell.
how I feel with
bad
Jack in the
intentions
Box.
every time.
Jack in the Box is one of my least favorite fast food corporations.
It's my
I
number
agree with you.
It's
3.
just because of Enum Claus, Jack.
Enum
Yeah,
Claus Jack in
Enum
the Box
Claus.
is so horrible.
So horrible.
It's
I don't
like
know.
it's like Bonnie likes McDonald's. Bonnie
Jack
likes
in the Box
McDonald's
is my
ass.
3rd favorite fast food place.
What's your
crazy.
first?
You know,
My first, probably Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A is a pretty good choice.
My
I'm not gonna lie.
second would probably be McDonald's. Or
It's
no,
classic.
Wendy's.
Wendy's is fire.
I was say Wendy's is number one.
So
Dude.
when I helped her move into her new
The
place
big
on
bags.
Tuesday, we were driving through Bremerton, and I see on the side of the road a Church's Texas Chicken. I'm like, holy shit! It is a Church's
mid.
Chicken. and I was like, we need to eat there.
I grew up with those, dude.
Because, I mean, yeah,
Really?
they were on Texas and the East Coast forever.
I mean Federal Way.
Really? Really? No way. I've
Yeah,
never
dude.
seen one in Washington.
My whole life. Well, I don't know. I wouldn't say my whole life because I bounced around all over the place. Like Federal Way, Kent, Des Moines, Tacoma, Northeast Seattle, like the sticks. Like
I wouldn't call that all over the place.
Charlie-
Well, that's a general area.
I've never seen one in Washington. Tried it. I thought it was fire.
Don't let them talk. It's fine.
I thought it was fire.
The
It's
chicken patty was
all
so
good, dude.
small. The sauce tasted just like, if not less better than the McDonald's one.
Popeyes is definitely better than Church's.
Yes, I agree.
I disagree.
That's not good.
I disagree.
What?
Popeyes is mid as fuck. I choose.
Insane take.
I choose
I
the only
agree.
thing. The only chicken fast food place I choose
I
Popeye
agree.
or I choose over Popeyes over is KFC.
Oh, that's an
You're choosing
insane
KFC
statement,
over
bro.
Popeyes.
No. That's
You're
KFC.
on, you're
no,
on Team Drake right
The-
now, dude.
No. KFC is the only one
You
lower
can't
than
laugh.
Popeyes. KFC is the only one lower than Popeyes. In order, it's Chick-fil-A, Church's, Popeyes, and then KFC.
What
I don't
about
know
Raising
who you're
Cane's?
trying to appeal
Raising
to right
Cane's.
now.
Raising Cane's
I think
is.
I do.
10 out
Raising
of 10.
Cane's is. It's hard to compare to
Let me hear
Chick-fil-A.
it. Let me hear this.
Raising Cane's is number 1 or 2, and
Okay.
So here's the thing.
All right.
Chick-fil-A's chicken sandwich is better than Raising Cane's chicken sandwich, but their chicken strips are better than Chick-fil-A chicken strips, and the bread, the Raising Cane's bread, puts it above all else.
Top tier.
Is
Raising
it really
Cane's-
that good?
It's
Raising
that
Cane's is
good.
really
You've
good.
never had
The
Raising
Raising
Cane's
Cane's
bread?
Never had
bread
Raising
is
Cane's.
that good.
That's like
The
that
Texas
shit
toast
when
is
they used to put
incredible.
Cocaine and coke. That's what that bread is.
There's gotta be fucking
Why'd
Coke
you just-
or
Is it like wheat bread, sourdough?
it's
like Texas toast.
It's Texas toast.
It's like
Have you-
thick cut white bread with
Yeah.
butter and
Crispy
garlic.
on the outside, super
Gooey
soft
on
and
the
gooey on the
middle.
inside. It's
Tastes like love in your
fucking
mouth.
Incredible.
Like you
It's-
woke up on your
okay.
in your grandma's
$1
house.
per piece, so you just buy like 10 pieces of bread and it's $10. It's
You have a
perfect.
lot to say about chicken right now.
Yeah.
I mean, I understand where you're coming from because like chicken is huge, but an unpopular opinion I think is that In-N-Out is pretty garbage.
It's pretty
Agreed.
mid. It's pretty
In-N-Out
mid.
is
Yeah.
trash.
Yeah.
Anyone from
I
Seattle
would choose
who has
overrated.
dicks.
Yeah. Anyone born in California will choose In-N-Out. Anyone born in Seattle will choose Dick's.
Yeah, definitely.
I love dicks.
In-N-Out is so unbelievably
They're the
mid.
best.
And the only reason it might be mid is because it was so hyped up. So you have this ideal going into it that's
Well,
going to be the
they
greatest
tried
fast food
everything,
burger.
like everything animal style, like all the different like burgers and stuff, and it
the
was just
sauce is just fucking Thousand Island.
like, yeah, with extra onions, which I'm not really a fan of.
I mean,
They
it's
put
you guys,
so many
This
you
is
onions.
guys
making
gotta
me
think
so
about
sad.
it. You guys
Yeah,
gotta
you're
think
from
about it.
Arizona, so obviously you like it.
Yeah.
In-N-Out, The Rock has had it 3 times for the first time. Okay, like it's got to be something,
That's
dude.
just
Listen.
the Rock's a fucking sellout.
I
Yeah.
already went on that
It's
rant
not
like a couple
even.
episodes
It's
ago.
not even the fact that I grew up with In-N-Out. It's just the fact that like, it's just comfort food. You know,
I
that's my
take
watch.
a McDonald's burger over an In-N-Out burger.
I second that.
We're done.
It's not good. It's really not that good. I mean, I'll get it when it's in the area because I don't get
Five
it that
Guys
often.
blows In-N-Out out of the water.
Five Guys is the best. I don't even know if you can count it as fast food burger.
I'm sorry. Wait, hold on. I love that. Like you are so casual. Like, yeah, this is awesome. And Charlie goes, yeah.
Dude, I'm feeling good.
I know. I love
feeling
you.
good.
Frugal is probably another close second.
Dude, Frugals
is
What
yeah.
the fuck is Frugals?
I'll take you to
What?
Frugals.
You've never
Oh my god!
taken her to
Everything you know
Frugals?
about In-N-Out is about to
Shakes might
be.
be killer, but their burgers are just as deadly.
Yeah.
Yeah, the shakes
Frugal-
were killing people.
I will say the fries are.
Similar to McDonald's, but better.
Yeah.
What do you guys think the best fries are in Washington?
Wendy's,
Best
Dairy
fries.
Queen.
I'm gonna say
Five
Dick's.
Guys or
I'm gonna say
Wingstop.
those
No,
greased up
Dairy
sponges
Queen's
that
is
come
so
out of Dick's.
good.
Five Guys
Dairy
has the
Queen's
best
fries?
fries.
They're
Wingstop.
so with
Wingstop.
buffalo sauce.
Wingstop.
Oh my
Wingstop.
god.
Wingstop.
Five Guys
Wingstop.
has the best
Wingstop
fries.
has the
No,
best
Never mind.
fries.
Never mind. I
Five
changed.
Guys.
I
Every time.
changed my number 2 to Wingstop. I fucking forgot about it. It's so good.
Well, how'd you? It can't be your number 2 if you forgot about it.
Five Guys.
Okay, Trevor.
Five Guys fries are
Just
always
saying.
extremely fresh. They
And
get their
give you
potatoes.
so many.
Potatoes from a new place every time. They give you an incredible amount. You order a medium fry and it serves 3 people.
Yeah, no, seriously.
You get peanuts for free.
I think Wingstop is like Five Guys fries, or Wingstop fries are like Five Guys fries, but better. if that's even possible.
I have to
Wingstop
disagree.
fries are
Wingstop fries
amazing.
are so
They're
good.
So
good.
many
They're
options.
good.
They
but
have the ranch that you can dip it
Why
in,
is
which
Dick's not being
takes it
talked
above.
about right now? I honestly
The
think
fries
Dick's
were
have
so
the best
gross.
Fries.
Dick's has good
fries.
Dick's fries
Dick's
were
fries.
terrible.
The tartar sauce though.
So I don't like. I think Dick fries are kind of mid,
Dick fries.
but
I like
the
Dick's
burgers.
fries.
The burgers are heated.
Are we
gotta
talking
put the
about the
S on the
shape?
end.
Or
I'm more of a thick cut fry guy.
Yeah,
as
I
it
like
Red
is.
Robin had good fries.
Please
Yeah, some
try
steak-
Dairy
steak
Queen
fries, some steak
No,
fries.
Rainier fries are not.
Sorry,
to be slept
but
on.
Dairy Queen
Rainier fries are
like,
heat.
Rainier fries are
What?
the best.
The
Rainier
Have
Bar
you
and
ever
Grill?
at the ate at the Rainier here in town?
Oh yeah, no, I thought we were talking about Dairy Queen for a second.
How do you
No.
feel about the
No.
Rainier Bar and Grill and the food that's made there?
Watch what you say. Everyone
No, it's good.
who's worked there.
Like I was supposed to say it's good. It's the longest standing good restaurant.
It's been
in town.
around
Yeah.
forever.
It's so
The mint-
fucking good.
the
It
mint
needs
is-
to shut down.
The
It
mint
used to
is
be
ass.
so good. It used to be good, and then like I don't know. I went there like about a
It was when the rats started.
oh
No, it's when Ryan it's when
rats.
Ryan and Amy sold their half of the ownership.
This is slander.
It's true.
Watch what you say.
It's true.
That's
no,
your
I think it
boss.
was like soon after.
That's what I'm saying. It got ass after they sold
after
it.
they sold it. So if anything, that's
after.
Yeah.
that's
Okay, okay.
praise to his boss.
Yeah, it was good when they owned it.
Okay, never mind then. You're good.
Yeah.
Yeah, go. What are you doing on the bed? Go sit on the chair.
Yeah, that's not the corner.
That's not the corner. What
Corner
are you-
BB.
What are you doing over here? No, sit back down. No, come back. I'm sorry.
I had something in my head, but I fully forgot about it.
I hate it when that happens.
Yeah.
happens a lot.
talking about
Oh,
something.
what do you?
that-
How do you guys feel about Mexican food?
tier.
Mexican
Top tier.
is either number one or
Have you
number
had
two.
birria
behind-
tacos,
It's
Anthony?
behind-
number
Yes, I
two.
have.
It's
So
number
fucking
two.
good.
Queso birrias.
It's number one or number two behind
with the
Italian.
cheese
I had
Bilingual.
with the consomme.
I had a
Yes.
birria quesadilla.
Same thing, but in
Shit.
flat form.
This shit was so fire.
There's a place in Tukwila called Birria Tijuana, and I think they have the best one. Like if you've gotten it from like around here, I mean you're having subpar birria.
There's one
Really?
really good
That's
place
just
in
what I have to say.
Seattle, right by Seattle University.
I'm talking about Seattle. There's a place. There's a
Oh.
Brazilian
We're talking
steakhouse.
Seattle U? This guy knows about Seattle U.
Yeah,
What's in
I went
Seattle,
there
you?
when I went to Seattle University one night. I went to.
Let me pull it up real quick. I know exactly which spot you're talking about.
It's so fucking good. Their guacamole is really good.
It's a Mexican place.
So
She's
Speaking
talking
of, like-
about-
we'll get this first.
Hold on, where the fuck? Oh, okay.
If you get it wrong, I'll kill you.
Just not.
While you're pulling that up, there's a place on First or Second Avenue in downtown Seattle. That's a Brazilian steakhouse, and like you
Yeah.
walk in, and it's like this big.
steakhouse.
It's like this big extravagant like
Just can't-
walkway, and they have like all kinds of like plants and stuff. But there's like a 40-foot like bed of coals where like all the meat is like laid out like roasting over it. They have like the spinning like spits with
Yeah.
like the meat on it and stuff, and they have like a super extravagant salad bar, and like you sit down, and they give you
We'll
a
get
card.
there.
they give you a card. It just has a green side and a red side, and like while it's green, they'll just come around and like bring you cuts of meat. And
Yeah,
stuff, and you
yeah.
like just pick it off with the tongs and stuff. And they had so many different, like it's different steaks. They have chicken, like seafood, sausage, and the meat is so good. Like it made me cry the
Yeah,
first time I
yeah.
had it. It was so good. It brought
God,
me to
dude.
tears.
I went
That's
to this.
the happiness I strive
I went to this
for.
one in Bellevue, and same type of thing. They just come around with like fucking swords full of meat.
Yes.
And I've
The
never
hell?
been so full in my life.
All you can eat. It's like $75 to like $90.
Yeah, you pay like 90
fucking
bucks,
love
and it's
Trappers.
all you can eat.
I threw up Trappers yesterday.
Trappers
Oh.
is so good.
There's a place in Federal
Don't
Way
ever
called
say
Nami.
Nami.
Nami sushi, yeah, and it's like
You
in this
disgust me
like
genuinely.
like Asian like complex, and there's like a boba place, like a Korean barbecue place, a ramen house, but the sushi place is where it's at. So good. I've taken dates and had anniversaries there, and never disappoints.
I
So
had
so much history there.
I just learned at
Lots
the
of history there. They're like
the
the memories are tied with the food. So
of course.
I just learned at the Four Seasons here in town, the Chinese joint.
garbage.
I just learned that they
God fucking damn it.
Who wants to go to the
I'll
Four
show you the
Seasons
video.
Orlando? So the Four Seasons here in town, they have a club. I just learned that.
I was wasted there.
You've been there? How is it?
Awful.
I would've been also.
almost karaoke.
That baby will
I was
disagree
gonna
with
say,
you.
don't you just go there to karaoke?
Yes,
and
and I was blackout drunk, and I was gonna sing "Great Influence" by Puya, and
Fuck
he
yeah.
couldn't find it. He's like, I don't have the lyrics. But he's like, I have the song, but just not the lyrics. And my friend was like, Hey, dude, we gotta go. And I was like, I'm out of here. No, I was not upset about it. Like I got out of there, and I was like, Thank God you took me away from
What
doing
is
that.
Four Seasons? Just a hotel or something?
No, it's a
It's a
Chinese
resort?
joint.
That's what Four Seasons is?
No, not in Orlando. The one in town here. The one in
Four
Enumclaw is
Seasons
just a
Orlando?
Chinese
It's like
joint.
that baby was so excited
Play
for
it
Chinese
into the mic.
Four Seasons
Okay,
of
hold on. Okay.
Orlando.
We gotta restart.
Who wants to go?
Oh God, what happened?
Who wants to go to the Four Seasons Orlando?
I would be delighted, Mother, you on this exhilarating excursion to the
Four Seasons Orlando.
That's a 40-year-old
be
man
sure
trapped in a baby's
pack
body, dude.
The required necessities
for
for
our
a trip. My excitement is palpable.
Who wants to go to the Four Seasons Orlando?
So
Okay,
this
like
baby
that was
just,
funny, like in the beginning.
so this baby.
So we
just
we have
is
brain
fucking
rot.
I understand. My sense
this
of humor is
genius
broken
baby.
as well.
The only reason it's popular is because the baby puts his fucking finger up. Like
Yeah,
says
no,
me.
like seriously, that's insane.
If you just said me, then it wouldn't be anything. But the finger,
Yeah.
the finger.
No, I guess I didn't really think about that. The fact that it's just a baby.
It's
And
just
he
a
was like,
baby.
me.
How does that
I
baby?
need to go to the
That's
Four
why they
Seasons
gave me-
How does
Orlando.
the baby know what the mom is saying?
I don't know. It's probably just something that the baby has been saying. You know, like maybe his brother has autism or something.
Well,
and, like that's his Twitch or something.
The baby was on the news after this video got popular.
She was on
And
that.
it's she.
Did he
And-
say me?
And the newscaster said, "Who wants to go to the Four Seasons Orlando?" And the baby goes, "Me."
No
Like,
way.
it's just a trigger word for this baby.
He's a sleeper agent.
Four Seasons Orlando.
Dude,
and
he's
like,
just kill mode.
So I do want to go back talking about somewhat like fast food ish type
dude,
of
we're
places.
done with that
No, no.
segment.
No, dude, I'm
How do we-
so full. Like I don't. Why are we? Okay.
How do we feel about crumble cookies?
Awful.
Ugh.
Garbage. 0 out
So
of 10.
much in one fucking
I don't even
cookie.
think it
So-
needs to be a topic.
I used to love crumble until I realized how much sugar
We've gotta
is in
go.
one of
Nope, I
those
could
cookies.
taste it as soon as I
I was
first
like-
tried it. I
gotta go.
hated it
It's-
since the beginning.
So
And they're like the world's most expensive cookie.
real.
For the world's, like, you can go to Safeway and get that $5 like 500
Yeah,
count tray of cookies,
yeah.
and they are like your mom's cookies, dude. Like
There's this
They're
one
soft,
cookie thing.
delicious.
There's this one cookie.
No need for all that.
Sorry. There's
No,
this
no.
one cookie company on TikTok. They'll send you a box of 7 cookies. They're $100.
Jesus
for 7
Christ.
cookies. Because they're trying to beat Crumble.
What's that cop?
Police
sound?
coming.
It's a cop.
Is
They're
that
coming.
that's actually outside right now?
Yeah.
Holy shit! I thought that was your phone.
Yeah, that's outside.
No, I'm on my email.
Anyways, there's this cookie shop
doing important
outside
stuff.
of
Now I'm up to my Netflix
outside of
offers.
one of the dorm buildings at WSU called Molly Moon's.
Oh yeah.
Or no, that's the ice cream.
Is it that little stand?
I forget
like
what
a
it's
coffee
called.
stand.
I don't remember what it's called. I wish I knew. Molly Moon's is the ice cream place. Can you look that up? But this cookie place, they'll deliver to your dorm room until 4 a.m.
Oh yeah, no, I know what
And
you're
it's-
talking about.
They're really good.
Um,
They're far superior to Crumble.
Kind of out there in the U
Is it
district,
Hello
right?
Robin?
I don't think so. That
No, it's
doesn't
a
sound
20.
right.
It's. I think there's a 24-hour cookie service, and they have like a coffee stand-ish
Yeah,
thing going on
type of thing.
down there on the water, next to that fish place.
All right, I am switching like
cookie.
goddamn
Yes.
subject.
I think that's it.
That
I think
is the
that's
one.
it. Yeah, really good cookies.
Top. There we go. Okay.
But speaking,
So-
I said Molly Moon's. That's an ice cream shop in
no, we're
Bellevue
done.
in Seattle.
No, we're done. No, we're done. No, we're done.
No, has anyone had Molly Moon's ice cream?
I have not had
No.
Molly Moon's ice cream.
Really
Yeah,
good.
I think I had like a lemon.
It's really good, right? Go try Molly Moon's. It's right next to the Bell Square Park.
I usually just go to
$20
Safeway.
you can get one scoop.
Nah.
35 you can get.
It's
two.
like $7 for a scoop.
The place in Buckley, that little ice cream parlor candy shop thing.
yeah.
They have some pretty.
Where's that?
It's like Sweet Necessities if they didn't sell out.
Is it in town?
It's in Buckley. Yeah,
How do you
go
guys
to-
know so many cookie places?
go
This
down
is
Main-
ice cream.
Well, yeah,
Come on.
we're
Ice
talking
cream
ice cream now.
place.
Hey, watch your
Keep
mouth.
up.
No, it's you go down Main and like you just keep going, like you pass like the firehouse and all that stuff, and it's down there
Okay.
on the corner.
Okay.
And they got like Christmas lights up and stuff. It's kind of hard to miss.
Okay, so I want to switch the subject because our
The subject.
dude, I
All's all that.
I'm gonna say the subject, dude. So Apple Music brought out their top 100 like best albums of like all time.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
About
Saw
I
that?
didn't hear
Michael
about
Jackson.
You didn't hear about this?
I didn't.
So yeah, it's like a list of
I
like
thought it was just 10.
it's 100.
That's crazy.
Good lord.
100 albums, and it is the most controversial list of
Oh, I
like
bet.
all time.
I
Well,
bet.
it's from all walks of Apple
Exactly.
Music, so it's
So-
everyone's
There's so much
opinion.
music.
I have
There's so many people.
the top 10
Yeah.
on my
And some
actually,
people listen
actually
to
have
music
them
more
all,
than others.
Let's hear the top 10. Let's hear the top
but
10.
I wanted to go over the
Start
top
with,
10
Let's
and
start
get
with 10 down.
yeah,
Go 10 down.
everybody's opinion. So for the 10th one, it is Lemonade by Beyonce.
No.
No. I've never even
as
heard
the,
that
as the
album.
10th best album.
Is that her newer album,
I
I
can tell you.
I don't have my phone on me. I don't know.
or is that the one with all the single ladies on it?
Because
Because if it's all the single ladies,
30
then-
seconds, guys. 30 seconds.
Lemonade came out in 2016.
2016.
No,
and
that-
what are some
that
of the
ain't
hit
it.
songs off of that?
Don't know, don't care.
Yeah, right.
Anyway, let's just go to
Well,
9. I
I'm,
literally don't
I'm just
care.
saying because number
Right,
9.
Catch Me.
Yeah, no, never
Yeah.
heard of it.
6-inch. Don't hurt yourself.
No. This is not
Never
the
heard of
10th
them.
best album of all
Sorry,
time.
Beyonce.
Number 9 is Nevermind by Nirvana
No.
Yes.
as the 9th best album.
9 is
No?
hard, but Nirvana is heat. Nirvana never made a bad
changed
song.
the 90s,
Nirvana
And-
was, yeah.
paved the way for grunge music. So I could see that being number 9.
That's respectable. Nirvana was ahead of its time. Nirvana
I think
created
Nirvana,
a genre.
it belongs in the top 10.
Do you
Absolutely.
think it feels right to put it at 9?
Are we
Um,
gonna say that Queen's in the top 10?
I'm not,
We're getting there. I'm going
I'm
down.
Just guessing.
and
Oh,
I'm not a
right.
huge Nirvana fan, but I can appreciate what they did.
we wouldn't have half the music we do today without
Exactly.
Nirvana, so-
Exactly.
And for their influence alone, I think they belong in the top 10.
Yeah.
Number 9, I'd have to hear the others and make a judgment at the end.
All right. Number 8 is Back to Black by Amy Winehouse.
No.
Yes.
I agree. Amy Winehouse definitely
She's
deserves to be
great.
top 10.
Amy
I-
Winehouse, dude.
Back to Black.
I disagree.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Put a
Came out in 2024.
yeah.
That's actually crazy for a.
Yeah, exactly. Top 10 to be in a 2024 album.
I think it's just
This
damn.
is all time. I mean, if we're just saying Amy Winehouse, then yeah, she deserves it. But a 2024 album,
Do you know who Amy Winehouse is?
of course.
I actually have no clue. I'm not even gonna lie. I really don't care.
She died in 2011, right?
Wait,
around
maybe I
there?
do know. Hold up.
2009.
I don't-
Hold up. Music wizard over there. Who is she?
She died in 2011.
Are you the
Hey!
goddamn music wizard?
No. I just, she. There's not much I can say.
Fair.
But at the moment.
Okay.
Like,
All right.
But yeah, no.
Understandable. Number 7 is Good Kid, Mad City Deluxe Edition.
By who?
Kendrick Lamar.
Oh, I didn't even know. I've never even heard that
I'm
album.
gonna have
It's-
to
it's
agree.
this album.
Oh, my God.
It's
yes,
that album.
Yes, I'm gonna
It's
have to
that
agree.
album.
I'm only saying yes
I didn't know
because
the
of
name.
swimming pools on that. Yeah, swimming
Back
pools
free-
and
Money
poetic
Trees.
justice.
Money Trees, Backseat Freestyle.
Poetic
Mad City.
justice.
Poetic
That is a
Justice.
fire album. I didn't. I knew the picture. I didn't know the
What's
name.
your
My
guys'
vibe.
favorite song off that album?
Poetic
Go-
Justice.
Go with you first.
I think, bro, I don't know, backseat
excited.
freestyles, like
Backseat
pivotal, but man, the Mad City track, like I just remember being in like middle school,
Mhm.
and then like seeing the like Vine was like huge at the time, and the Crow video,
Oh
like
God, dude. God fucking
every
damn
time
it.
I'm in the streets and it's like the Crow, it's like
Yeah.
man, I just thought that was the funniest thing ever, and
That is a
man,
throwback.
like since middle school, I've been a Kendrick fan. So
What about you? Favorite song?
See, my favorite song isn't off that album, but my
What's your
favorite song for that
off the album?
it's got to be. I think Money Trees is a better song than Backseat Freestyle. Money
Really?
Trees is really good.
It's the longest song on the album.
I really like Money Trees.
Trevor, what's your favorite song? Yeah, no, 100% Backstreet Freestyle. I can sing almost every word. There's a couple words I can't say.
I want money and power.
There's a couple words I can't say, and I say friend when those words come on. But I know every word. What about you?
It's kind of a toss up.
Talk into the mic, please.
It's kind of a toss up between Swimming Pools and Poetic Justice.
Those are good. All the songs off that
Yeah,
album,
that's a good
are
album.
really good.
I didn't know it by name. That's my
Fuck!
We lost it.
No, I just went
That
all the way
would-
to 100 by accident.
That was 7.
That would be 7. So number 6 is Songs in the Key of Life by Stevie Wonder.
What the hell?
does that have?
I'm not. I don't know what this album is. I need a song.
A song.
Off of it.
Oh, number 5 is so controversial.
Stop.
Holy
Stop-
fuck!
stop
I
skipping
I
ahead.
accidentally swiped.
Come on, Trevor.
Have a talk
Grumpy
with God,
Pants.
Contusion, Village Ghetto Land, Sir Duke, If It's Magic.
Like,
I
play
genuinely
a
don't
song.
know this album.
We'll play If It's Magic.
Silence.
Hold on, I got an ad.
Well, he was blind, so.
Oh God, this is everyone's skipping this part in the
Did you
podcast.
see
This
that video of I think it's either Miley Cyrus or Rihanna or someone like blowing Stevie Wonder a kiss at like a Grammy award? Oh yeah. And he like blows it back.
And
like,
there's
waves.
they're like, huh?
Yeah.
I think it was Miley Cyrus.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, Broken Sea.
I don't. Or his wife nudged him and told him. I don't know, man. This is crazy timing.
Stevie Wonder is really good though.
I generally don't know this album.
More of a Bobby Caldwell fan.
And that is
You know.
just for I don't know, but also just for other people. You
No,
know?
it's just he's. I guess it'd just be easier to show you.
Fair. Like
Yeah,
most
I
of
don't
my music knowledge is more hard rock metal.
Yeah, let's name that.
Death metal.
Let's name that band name real quick.
Oh, there's a death metal band. They go by the name Zavleg.
Which stands for.
Which is actually short for a whole bunch of letters, which is acidic vaginal liquid explosion generated by mass amounts of filthy fecal fisting and sadistic, septic, syphilic sodomy inside the infested, maggot-infested womb of a molested nun dying under the roof of a burning church while a priest watches and ejaculates in immense perverse pleasure over his first fresh fetus.
That is a band name.
That's actually insane.
It's their logo. I'm about
The
to get
logo on the
buy
top
a
left.
t-shirt by them.
Looks like grass.
Right on. I like hard rock and metal, but nothing like you described just now.
No, that's fair. I'm in a very niche area of the death metal
I
core.
understand.
What's your vibe?
If we're gonna, my vibe.
Oh, my bad.
Oh no. To bring it back to Bobby Caldwell.
Yeah,
Bobby
yeah,
Caldwell.
I forgot about that. That's my bad.
That was the intermission.
Oh,
Oh, okay, yeah.
We all know that.
This is a
I guess
classic.
you wonder where.
Yeah.
30 seconds.
All of his.
Yeah, we
songs
only got
slap.
30 seconds.
Boom.
What's
Or we
number
get copyrighted.
6?
Number 5.
Number.
Sorry, that's okay. Number 5 is Blonde by Frank Ocean.
Yes.
All right, I agree.
Good album.
Frank Ocean deserves top 10.
Yeah.
He was also someone who paved the way.
Kind of mad
music.
Tame Impala didn't make the
Yeah.
top 10.
Yeah.
Well, actually, did I?
Spoiler alert.
Don't quote me on that. Actually,
Yeah, we're not there yet.
4, Purple Rain by Prince.
yep. Well
Prince
deserved.
deserves it as well.
Purple Rain.
I am not
He's a legend.
I am not a Prince fan. I'll say that right now. I don't like Prince.
What?
Oh, like I'll take MJ over Prince.
You can't even compare the two.
But
It's like, man,
They,
apples
they
to
are
peanuts.
they
dog.
are very different, but I understand kind of where you're getting at.
thank you.
Yeah.
But Prince deserves it. He again, just like Nirvana, paved the way for how music was back then.
Number 3, Abbey Road by the Beatles.
for sure.
Yeah.
Again, the Beatles deserve it. again.
The classic,
Yep. Yeah, that's not controversial.
These actually aren't that bad. Number 2, Thriller. by Michael
Oh,
Jackson.
fuck
Deserved.
yeah.
Yeah,
Deserved.
again,
Deserved
I just mentioned
100%.
MJ.
Yeah, deserved 100%.
Again, paved the way for how
Number
music is
one.
today.
And then number one
the greatest
is
album of all time.
the Miseducation of Lauryn Hill by Lauryn Hill.
Lauryn Hill is also a legend.
I can't give her number one.
That is
though.
the best album.
I can't
in
give her
their
number
opinion.
one.
Wait, who's number
If I'm
100?
dumb enough to walk in a store and steal, then I'm dumb enough to ask for a date with Lauryn Hill. Eminem.
Number 100 is Body Talk by Robin.
The hell?
I don't even know what that is.
What?
Where's Suicide Boys on the list?
It's
Sure.
not gonna
No
be
way,
on there.
Astro World is on there.
Yeah.
Astroworld's on there.
Astro World, where was that? That was
That was a
98.
That is a tragedy.
Tyler Creator's
Yes!
Flower Boy is at 92.
Tyler, yep,
Yeah.
yeah. That should
Back-
be higher.
Back in Black is at 90.
Tyler Creator should be at least top 50.
Hyder, whip out the.
I think it should be
for a
top
photo.
30.
Get Rich and Die Trying by 50 Cent is at 82.
Yes.
The Marshall Mathers LP is at 80.
Yeah.
The Downward Spiral by 9 Inch Nails, which is a
Yes.
fantastic album.
I love that.
Nin.
So my question, and I'm actually curious to talk to you about this, is Mac Miller in that list anywhere?
I'm getting there. Yeah, I'll get there.
NWA should be on there.
How do you feel about Mac Miller?
I love Mac Miller.
Thank you.
Is NWA on there?
Mac
Like,
Miller is
haven't seen
my
him yet.
favorite artist by a landslide.
Ew,
He's-
U2 is on there, and I think pretty sure it's the album that they made on the forced on the
Allegedly,
iPod Shuffle.
One of the girls that we went to school with dated one of the members.
Sure,
Crazy.
whatever. Yeah,
Allegedly.
I don't believe it.
I believe it too.
I heard about some chick that slept with Lil Tracy when Lil Peep and them were
Oh,
in
I
town.
don't doubt that.
Oh, I don't doubt that at all.
Yeah, that checks out.
Same with what's his name?
Where-
Xavier Wolf.
yeah.
When
Xavier
we
Wolf.
fall asleep, where do we go? By Billie Eilish is at 30.
Wow. That's. Wow.
That's crazy.
I was never really a big Billie fan.
Have you listened to her new stuff?
She's just
Her
hot.
album?
Her vocals are
My
amazing.
Her
sister-
but-
vocals are amazing. I'll
My
give her
sister
music-
sends me a couple songs here and there to check out, and like they're bops, but like not something I would relay.
Mac
into my
Miller is
everyday
not on the
listen.
100.
That is
That's actually insane.
that pisses me the
There
fuck
is not
off.
a single Mac Miller album.
It's because of
Damn.
the drugs.
Faces should be on there. What's your favorite Mac Miller album?
Oh my god. Either Good Morning or God, Faces is good. A lot of good features on that album.
Yeah.
Except for the Rick Ross
I feel like
one.
if Travis Scott can be on there, Mac Miller can be on there.
If Travis Scott can be on there,
Anyone can be on there.
can be on there.
Kanye was on there once.
Oh my God.
Which one?
Conversations
Was,
the name of the album.
Conversations is in Swimming. Conversation
Swimming.
Part 1.
Swimming is the album.
Swimming is crazy.
There's one
A
album.
lot of feels in that album.
Yeah. And then he
Um,
died 2 days after releasing it.
That's how I want to go
I'm not gonna
out.
talk about it. No.
Dude, that shit still
We-
makes me tear up.
Like if I could bring back any artist, bro, it would 100% be Mac.
Same. 100%.
Like, and that's out of all artists ever. I would bring back.
I'd bring
Mac
back
Miller.
MJ.
Yeah.
No, I'm
That's
just kidding.
crazy. That was a crazy.
That is a
statement.
crazy take.
Bro, he like didn't get. Like everyone found out about the kids like after he died.
Which, thank God, you know.
You know, seriously, he's like, I can't be around for much longer.
That's
My
like,
time is up.
The internet's coming, dude.
it's like Vic
I'm-
with the dog fighting.
It's kind of controversial, but I like music wise, I'd bring back X, not person wise.
That's tough.
That's tough to
I feel like he
agree
never
with.
really got his full like swing of stardom that he deserved.
Yeah.
For sure.
Same
I
with
don't
like,
think-
I
older
guess you could
music
same
is
with like
so
Pete.
good.
I don't think he ever
In a
found his
way.
voice. I don't think X
Oh,
ever
I think
found
he
his voice.
definitely did.
He did.
I feel like he expressed it in
With,
many.
with what? Like with the
There's-
his Moonlight, sad, like
No.
that type of shit.
No,
Moon,
or not
there's-
even close, dude.
His old, like his older shit. Like, look at me.
I wouldn't even say that, dude. Like he was so diverse. Like that was his sound. You know,
I
like he
think-
could
Yeah.
sound angry. Like he could like play however he was feeling, and you could hear that in every song.
I think a few
give you that.
a few songs I can think of that his voice is really good on is Ice Hotel. It has SZA, and then again with fuck, I don't remember, Noah Cyrus.
Don't Cry with Lil Wayne.
Don't Cry, yeah, and then Wing Ridden Angel.
Obviously, if we're talking about dead artists, you got to bring up Tupac. I mean,
Oh fuck yeah,
For
he
sure.
was great.
Thug's Mansion.
Tupac, Biggie.
Oh my God, Thug's Mansion.
Easy E.
You guys like
Easy
Denzel?
E, R.I.P.
Denzel
Like,
Curry.
I'm not the biggest fan.
He named, well, there's a song off his new album, and he references Pac, Biggie, and Mac all like in the same breath, and like, and same with artists like Puya, they're always speaking on X and Peep and like keeping them relevant. Same with Juice WRLD too, like D Savage drops him a couple times in some of his songs, and a lot of them are references to their drug use and stuff. So
Planet Shrooms is Denzel Curry, right? Correct me if I'm wrong.
I couldn't tell you. I don't think so.
What about MF Doom? How do you guys feel about that?
MF Doom's
Rick
fire.
the Goat.
Yeah.
Rhymes Like Dimes. That's my favorite MF Doom song by far.
Based.
I know.
But it's
I know.
banging.
I know
It's
it's
banging
based,
as
but
fuck.
it's such a banging song.
Man, I just recently like rediscovered a song of MF Doom's.
I mean, because I've been a Peep fan for years, I'd bring him back. But I feel like
MF Doom.
I feel like he, like, them releasing Falling Down after that. Falling Down's
Oh
a
my
great.
God.
Respect just came out.
It's
too.
a good song, but I feel like Peep, like, a lot of artists now who have been around, they're falling into the pop genre, and it's just like I like Peep. How his
It's one of the
music
most
was
accessible
before
genres.
his died, yeah.
Yeah, like country music nowadays, like is literally just pop.
Beyonce made a country song, and it's like
Country music is just pop
Fuck.
now.
The
Yeah.
original like release of like Falling Down, like the acoustic version.
Yeah.
Like I had that saved on SoundCloud like long before it was actually released, and then it just disappeared. And then it was released with X, and then again with Fallout Boy.
Yeah, and
Is that-
Oh wait, no,
I
it
Love
was just
McKenna.
it was
I Love McConan. Yeah.
That's
And-
what song is that?
no,
I'll Be Waiting.
no,
yeah,
no.
I'll
and that
be waiting.
release with Belgium and the other ones. And yeah, like with MacNed and like all those people, they're all just like trying to mainstream and like be super weird and like I don't know, still try to rep that like they did back then, and it's just not the same.
Have you seen the Everybody's Everything documentary? Speaking of
oh, I cried.
Peep, it's so sad.
It is.
It's so sad.
I shed a tear.
when they show
bawled
the
my eyes
A tear
out.
was shed.
the actual police phone call at the end of the movie.
Anytime his
Oh
mom
my
talked, I
God.
literally just started crying.
Yeah,
It's a tough
it's a tough
topic.
watch.
Yeah,
It's a really tough watch.
And
I've seen it a couple times, and man, just as sad.
I just
every
seen
time.
pictures
Every
of
time.
Peep meeting fans and like in concerts. He seemed like
Seeing-
such a good
seeing him-
guy.
Because
For sure.
you know he was like so sad and depressed, but seeing pictures of him like smiling and genuinely being happy is so
I
sad.
mean, his
Well, just-
overdose wasn't.
No one checked on him.
Wasn't,
He was just,
yeah,
he was
it's
just
so-
Well, he
Oh.
got laced, and
All
then
his friends are fake.
people left him. So it
All his
wasn't an
friends are fake.
intentional overdose.
Yeah, I'm aware of that.
I think
I'm
the
like,
person-
Max was intentional.
I think the person who laced him went to prison.
yeah,
So I
they,
don't
they,
know.
they finally caught him recently. I think just a few years ago.
on the topic of dead artists, Six Dogs. You guys familiar with him?
No.
Mm-mm.
No.
Mm-mm.
He was like the little like sad goth boy, like lo-fi hop, around the same time, and he was alive through like all the like 20 teens, and like 2020, like right at the height of COVID, he contracted it, and that was like when all the like scare was happening, and so like he got it, and he was like, "Oh my God, I'm gonna die," and he sadly killed himself, and
Holy shit.
yeah, there was but you know, people were coming out alive of COVID as well. You know, it wasn't just like a crazy like you have like, you know, the Black Plague and you're gonna die.
Right, you're gonna die in like 4 days type shit.
Yeah, no, it was just early. It was scared. He got paranoid, and
I wish
That's
people. I wish
Yeah.
when the topic of death with COVID came around, I wish people incorporated that it was mostly
illness
elders and people
Yeah.
who are immunocom. Like, if you're a teenager or a middle-aged person and you contract COVID and you're perfectly healthy, you'll be fine. But if you're an elder, someone who's pregnant, someone who already has chronic illness, that's when you'd probably be fucked.
Yeah.
So I wish that was more like incorporated rather than the government or social media being like, COVID is dangerous, it's gonna kill you. Like, that's what made people so scared.
It was they had like a live graph of everybody who was dying from COVID and everybody
Yeah.
who was getting
What's
COVID.
crazy about that is like Dr. Fauci was like, everyone needs to self-quarantine, like we can't go to school anymore, we have to wear masks. He came out and said all of that was fake,
Yeah.
It's
which is ridiculous.
because now, how is COVID deemed as a cold now when
So
Back then, it was deemed deadly and like pneumonia.
I'd like to get back to this, but one thing I want to mention really quickly from our past topic, the documentaries. There's not a professional documentary of Mac yet, but there's one on YouTube. It's like an hour or 2 hours long. If you could look it up for me, Crawford, I'd really appreciate it. I'd like to shout out the creator because it's really professionally made and it's really good.
Get his name out there.
And you need to watch it if you haven't.
Also, his Tiny Desk performance.
Is it just called Mac?
Yeah, it's just called Mac.
By Michael O'Connor.
Check that out. It is an
His
incredible
Tiny Desk performance. Our friend
His Tiny
Alex
Desk
has
is
it on
so
vinyl.
good. No,
Nice.
I have it on
Oh,
vinyl.
you have it on vinyl.
I just
You
have
had it on
left
vinyl.
there. Yeah.
My bad. Sorry,
It's
our friend
signed-
Charlie
it's
over here
signed
has it
by
on
Mac.
vinyl.
It
Oh,
says
that's awesome.
Love
Love
always.
When Mac Miller died, only I think 2 people from my school posted about it. No one
knew really. There was like a niche group that knew
I
about Mac
don't
before
know.
he died.
Like
Nah,
I feel
dude, there was
like
a
I
lot
thought
of
Mac
people.
was popular.
he was
at that point.
popular
was.
among the millennials. We were a little bit young. I feel like.
Yeah,
I don't know.
my
I was
father.
there for like the spins. Oh my god.
This
I reconnected it with it later. Like I was in early middle school. Like a lot of new music was happening, and just like trying to find what I listened to. But dude,
Sorry.
You're good.
his Tiny Desk performance though, like you can just like feel in his soul,
passion.
like when in
Yeah.
his dude just like
Well,
in
because
his.
It's so
didn't it
good.
happen
And-
like he killed himself like a week later?
I don't know.
It was
The-
very
the-
shortly after.
The details.
Would
on
you
it.
guys say Ariana Grande kind of boosted his popularity?
No,
No,
I hate her.
not at all.
She
Fuck
killed him.
Ariana, Yeah.
Ultimately drove him to his death. Like every song that Ariana is on, I have to skip. Like I can't do it.
That's
Me
real.
and Charlie have talked about this, and I feel like
It's not
with-
her fault.
with Ariana,
Soulmate is the only exception.
with
Soulmates is so good.
with Ariana, like, yeah, it's fucked up. Ariana just moves on fast. That's one, like, we've all seen that, but I feel like a lot of Mac's fans in her comments being like, you fucking killed him, it's like, she did not. Like,
No, she didn't.
she
directly-
drove him to his death, but she did
no.
not kill him.
I would say he drove
What?
himself.
Like conundrum.
He drove himself to
I
it.
mean,
Just gave him
He was
I don't know.
already struggling with his drugs, his mental perception on himself. He was a very, before he met Ariana Faces, he locked himself in a room for months to record that album. He never left the red room, is what he calls it, quote unquote, his recording studio. He didn't leave once. He didn't shower. He had food brought to him. He had everything brought. He never left that room. And in that album, there's the grand finale, that song. He wrote that song because he genuinely thought he was going to kill himself when he went back into public. He didn't think he was going to be able to handle the interaction with all those people, all those new faces. So, I mean, I'm glad he didn't. Obviously, he created a bunch of new albums after that. He met Ariana. She saved him at that point. He
But
was
I-
going to kill himself, and she saved him.
I feel like the notion
Ultimately
of
broke his heart though.
Yeah.
I feel like the notion of Ariana killed Mac is just so like blaming someone else for someone's suicide is really fucked up in my opinion, because it's not like I don't know, but I doubt she like called him and was like, you need to fucking kill yourself. Like,
yeah, no, I get what you're saying. That's like if we broke up and 4 years later I killed myself and everyone said it was your fault.
yeah. It's not like I had a
That's crazy.
I had a friend who killed himself, and am I allowed to get personal?
I would die for the love of my life.
Of course.
Okay,
It's the Piss Pit podcast.
so I had a best friend named Elijah who hung himself, and he was dating this girl named Katie, my friend Katie, and after he committed suicide, like, so many people were coming after her about, shit, I probably shouldn't have said her name. Can you cut that out?
Yeah, we can
I can cut it, but it's just a first name. at the
Yeah,
end of the
so
day.
Katie,
There's a lot
like,
of Katies.
she got a lot of shit for it, and it's like, you can't, unless you are physically telling that person you need to kill yourself, it's not anyone's fault. Like, if you say you break up with your partner and then they kill themselves, it's not your fault. It may seem like it, and if people are telling you that, it's just not fucking true. Like, Dude,
Bro, this is
we're
like
talking
a
about
heavy
suicide.
topic.
And you
What
brought
the
up.
fuck,
sorry.
Charlie?
I'm sorry.
Put the fucking nano gauntlet back.
Yeah, so like suicide. Like,
Which that is the nano gauntlet.
I'm sorry about your friend, by the way.
no, it's okay.
Yeah.
And I feel like a lot of people who have committed suicide over relationships, I personally understand that a relationship ending can really damage you and can drive you to that point. But
I can fully attest to that.
yeah, it's understandable. Like,
100%.
it's fucking heartbreaking, and it's hard to live your life after that.
Currently digging myself out of that hole.
Amen.
I'm telling you now, it gets so much better. Like,
I'm hoping so.
yeah, it does.
You and Trevor can relate on that, actually.
No.
I'm,
I was in
I've
a
been in that whole.
relationship for almost 4 years.
Oh,
3 years.
Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't. I haven't been in that long term, but if you just, like I've told Trevor, if you just let your emotions go, like you actually feel it, it'll be fine.
Trust me, I've felt it.
Let's have a cry
I've been
sesh,
feeling-
everybody.
But I
Oh,
feel like
trust me, I already did that this week. I'm chilling.
No, that's
I
fair.
feel like with suicide, like it's just so difficult. I'm sure it's difficult when you're the partner of that person and you guys break up and then they commit suicide and it's like, fuck. Like, I feel like it's my fault, but it's never anyone's fault. Like, it's men. Is it men's
Guilt always
fault?
surrounds the death of anyone, no
Yeah.
matter the circumstances, unless
matter.
it's from old age or like cancer or something. Like if someone dies unexpectedly for any reason, someone's always going to blame themselves. That
I
wasn't the
could have done
person.
more. I should have been there.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
100%.
yeah.
Like, when Elijah killed himself, literally for a year, I was low-key Mac. Like, I didn't leave my room. I just scrolled through our DMs and I would
I get it.
I would text him and I would be like, dude, like, it's weird, but I would text him and he was dead. And it's like, what could I have done?
That's a common thing. I've heard people talk about doing
Yeah.
that.
Because it's hard to let go at some point. Like, you're in such denial and you feel like it's a prank and you feel like they're still here, so you're texting them waiting for a response. And his brother was in his account, and one day he was reading the messages and I saw a scene. And I literally
Oh, I freaked the
Oh my
fuck
God.
out.
I literally
Dude.
spammed the phone, and Katie had to be like, dude, it's his brother. And I was like, after that, again, I went into months of like,
Yeah.
I almost,
Dude, yeah,
That
I
would
no,
make
wanted
that's,
to be
spiral.
with him.
that's crazy.
We had a similar experience. I wasn't super close with him, so I'm not going to say his name, but Mr. Z was close with him. And he it was recent after a breakup, too, when he did it. And the girl, again, I'm not going to say her name, got a lot of blame for it.
Women.
And, you know, it was really tough. And even not being close to this guy, it was really, really tough.
It affected the whole school.
It affected the whole community, not just the school.
That's what I was gonna say. The whole
School,
town.
but he was close with everyone.
He was close with everyone. He's
He
a
was one of
very
those
popular
people.
kid. He knew a lot of people.
For the good
Everyone liked
reasons.
him.
He was a genuinely good
He was
person.
a great guy. I really wish I knew him better before, you know.
Oh, I
He-
know who you're talking about.
Yeah,
Actually.
it
You're
was-
referring to him as Mr. Z.
No,
Yeah.
that's our friend.
That's our friend.
Oh,
That's our friend.
oh, oh.
Yeah.
Our friend was
KM.
very, very close with him.
Oh,
KM.
no. Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I feel like just with all
Oh,
that
I didn't
stuff,
realize
like,
you guys were close like that. I'm
He-
terribly sorry.
He was same grade as us, so
Mm.
yeah.
I like it being over a break. I'm sorry for your loss, by the way. Like, I just feel like with breakups, it's really sad. Like, on TikTok, I see people being like, you know, people get suicidal over breakups, like, it's not that deep. And it's like, it is that deep. You are with this person for, say, years or even months, and that's all you know, and then they're gone. You feel like you have nothing left. And it's
Especially
like,
when you dedicate
Amen.
your life to that person.
yeah. It's just hard, like, seeing,
Check,
you know.
check.
Yeah, like,
it's just a
Guys,
complete.
I'm on the bad road right now.
like
This is not
men's,
looking good for
men's
me.
mental health. Like, before Elijah, I didn't give a fuck. I was like, yeah, but then after that, like, it's all I advocate for, because most people deem women being more emotional after a breakup, but they seem to forget men, like, are capable of love, and after a breakup, they can get really in that spot where it's just they're depressed and they commit suicide.
You know, and I'm really glad that notion in our society is starting to be passed that like you're the man, you're strong, you can get over it, like,
right, just get over it. Have a couple beers, pal.
Men's emotional health is really starting to be a thing in our society because it is real, and it happened far before we started realizing it.
I mean, with that notion, like, men created it. Like,
there's a whole generation of like hard-skinned, like, old
dads that are
like flamin' jammin' mofos, dude. Like, I'd say like any dude like 45 and up is like, you need to just quit being a sissy.
Yeah,
like,
real.
Grow a pair, pal.
Yeah, I work 60 hours a week to come home and provide for my family, man. There is no excuse for any type of bullshit you got going on. You just put on your fucking big boy pants and you make it happen.
Go shoot a couple guns.
Your big boy pants full of tears.
like, men.
Like, no, this problem's always been around. Just guys would just go out in the woods and kill themselves. Like, they would just disappear. Like, they wouldn't do it around anyone or talk
Gary
about it or
lost
anything.
it.
They would just like, or kill their whole family and then themselves. Like, that's
Like,
that was their way to express themselves.
absolutely. Like, he just couldn't bear it anymore.
dads
like,
will definitely push that onto their sons,
dudes
and like,
are so much more chill now.
like,
We're getting there. The bros are still around. They're like broing, like Giga Chad vibes. Can't stand those guys.
Yeah, like in like the 80s and the 70s, even the 90s, if a man killed himself, they were deemed psycho. And it's like my mom's.
Yeah, he was crazy.
Yeah, like my mom's dad committed suicide, and it's like he, any male who has committed suicide in those times, they're not they didn't just break. Like, they felt that way for a while, but they had to be a man about it. And that's
for sure.
That's how most men who commit suicide now feel. They're
absolutely
just like,
that's still carried. I can't say it. I've thought about it like once or twice at here and there, but it's the same thing. Absolutely, it's like I have all these standards to uphold, and but also
a lot more weight falls on you.
Yeah, absolutely, but also no one to like show that to or prove it to, like, at this point in my life. So it's like, damn,
it's like, fuck.
Yeah, dude, life is lifing, dude. And I just
life is a life that is
take it by the day and keep going, man. Like, I just gotta keep going. Like, this sucks.
A lot of this reminds me of a lot of this reminds me of the Seattle Sky King. You guys ever heard of that story,
dude?
I think so.
The guy who stole the plane.
So this Boeing worker,
dude, props to that guy.
Stole a plane and
then crashed it, right?
He never flew a plane, but he flied it perfectly well because he was like, I played flying video games like Flight Simulator,
Microsoft Flight Simulator,
and he's flying this plane, and the people, I can't think of the name.
The tower people.
Yeah, communicating with him. They're communicating with him over the radio.
Fuck. I used to know the name. Fuck.
They're like trying to talk him down, like trying to get him to land this plane.
Oh my god, I've heard about this.
And he's just so peaceful in his conversation. He's like,
I've always wanted to do this.
I stole a plane.
I didn't really think I'd actually do it, but here I am. I just wanted to say I'm sorry.
Tell my wife and kids I love them. This is.
I'm not going to be able to land.
This is a great.
And,
dude. He could have landed that plane very well. He chose not to. He did a barrel roll and.
Did you guys hear about the plane that just crashed today?
No, I didn't.
And it's like over like Lake Union, I think, or like kind of by the I-90 bridge. Mm-hmm. Just a little Cessna plane. It was like, I only saw the half end of the video, but it looked like it went up to go do like a loop, but was way too low.
Oh no!
Got almost around it, and then it got skipped like a rock, dude, and it exploded on impact.
Fuck, dude.
Yeah, it was insane.
Did you hear about the
Seattle submissions?
The Garfield High
on
School
Instagram, if you want to check it out.
That is fucking
Seattle
insane.
Submissions has
No?
all the news.
No, mute me. I gotta
Check it out. I pull it up. It's gnarly.
Did you guys hear about the Garfield High School shooting yesterday?
Yeah.
That shit was really, really sad. It wasn't. That shit was pathetic, not sad. It wasn't a mass shooting.
I wish people could just fight now and try not to look so cool about it.
Does anyone know the story besides you? Because I already told you the story.
Well, wasn't it a fight that got broken up?
There was a fight between two kids
outside of the school. They weren't. One of them wasn't a student. I'm pretty sure.
And the one that was a student, he tried to break it up. A 17-year-old kid. He got in between them.
Third party tried to break it up.
Tried to break it up, and one of the guys in the fight gets on top of him and shoots him 3 times in the chest. And
damn.
it was all on surveillance footage, and the news showed, they didn't show the video, but they showed pictures. And there's one picture of, this gangbanger, student, 17-year-old,
white shoes, white pants.
Holding 1 foot on the guy's chest, holding a gun, sideways like this, above him. And they showed this picture on the news, standing above him with a gun like this.
That's insane.
That's just psychotic at that point.
And he shot him 3 times in the chest and killed him.
Bring back the riots, dude. We don't need to be killing kids.
No.
Not even that. I mean, so my father and
his friend
were talking.
It was so much cooler to run down downtown Seattle and jump in like a Sears and just take a bunch of shit.
Real.
Fuck the man, dude.
my father and his friend were talking about it last night, and they're like, when it's different now. When we were kids, if you did some shit, you'd get your ass beat, and then after, the guy would pick you up and you guys would get a beer together.
No, yeah.
And that's just how it was.
Just I got in
such
some...
like a movie.
Yeah.
Picture...
But that's how it was. You'd kick someone's ass and you'd reach your hand out, help them back up.
Yeah.
I got in some deep shit. I won't probably ever tell the story on the pod, but I had the cops with me in the school office and shit. And the cop goes, yeah, back in my day, I would have just kicked their ass, but we can't do that anymore.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn fucking straight, dude.
Someone will bring a gun or a knife to this fist fight.
My parents talked about, because my dad was a wrestler, and he, got in a fight one time and broke the kid's arm. He had no repercussions. And my mom, this girl came up and, hit her, and my mom took her hair and slammed her into her knee. No repercussions. It's now, if you fucking defend yourself, you're gonna get suspended at school, and the other person's probably gonna be fine. That's how a lot of... You can't defend yourself anymore, but pulling out a gun and shooting a kid 3 times in the chest...
I was gonna say, the suspension isn't even the part that matters. It's the fact that nowadays, with everything being on social media, and, these kids are texting prior,
sure.
pull up, let's meet here. There's no sympathy for human life because it's all over a screen.
I was getting in fights long before this was really an issue. Obviously school shootings had happened, but it was not. I went to school I went to Totem, which was in the Star Lake area, super ghetto. I was only there for 1 semester, but the few fights that I did get in happened in elementary school and middle school, and the first time ever actually
elementary school, dude.
Yeah, dude, I was kicking ass, dude. I had a dude. So
domain expansion.
I don't know. This was the time where show and tell was still a thing, and I had this cool ass army knife. And I was like, this is just the coolest thing to me, so I'll take it and show it to everyone, because I'm a safety, I know about the blood circle and shit.
Right.
I take it to school, and
well up to date with that.
I got suspended for 3 days.
Really?
Anyway, so I have this reputation, and it was just because of this kid named Hardeep, and I'll never forget this motherfucker's name or his face. If I see him, dude, it's on sight. Because
right.
I was in music class, dude, and I was chilling, and I was like, dude, check out my fucking knife, man.
Dude, all fucking shit, dude.
It rings in my head, dude. It's he has a weapon. Teacher, he has a weapon. And
he has the fucking mouth guard and shit.
No, dude, it was this super tall. No, dude, this kid was insane.
This guy.
No, he pointed at me, he made sure to I was like, dude, what are you doing? Stop, knock it off. And yeah,
stop.
But if it had been an inch longer, I would have had to be removed from the school. They would have expelled me.
Wow. Really?
So yeah, no, got by the hair of my teeth. But the second real altercation that I had gotten into, I think I was in maybe 5th grade, and it was this little guy named Isaiah, and I thought we were cool at first, and we were on the basketball court, and I don't know, something happened. He chucked a ball at me and hit me in the head. And I walked over and sumo slammed him and was beating his fucking head in with a ball.
Oh.
But while I'm doing this, I'm crying because I feel bad. I don't want to be doing this to you. I don't want to be doing this. Yeah,
You're
no, I
making
really
me
don't.
do this.
Yeah, straight up. And I don't know. I was just always such an emotional person. I ran out of there, went to the bathroom, and then like 5 like little girls like followed me, and they're like, "Oh my god, are you okay? Like, why are you crying?
There's
You,
like
you won. Why are you crying?"
You don't.
there's like that
Like it's bigger than that. You know, like,
in
no, it
human
hurt, dude. I got pelted with a fucking basketball, dude, like across
Oh,
the court,
it's
like,
fucking
and
awful.
like
Yeah.
he was laughing, so I was like, "Oh, dude, no, you're fucked. Like that sucks."
with human
That's the
Sounds
last
like-
thing you're gonna do,
I
pal.
know, straight up.
with human
It was
emotion,
over.
there's like that red
We were best
line.
friends after that. By
Hey.
the way,
There's that red line where if you go above it, it's just like it's reaction over thinking
Absolutely.
about what you're doing. And
Absolutely.
I've never experienced that except with my brother, and like it's the same thing. Like I do some shit and I'm crying while I'm doing it.
absolutely, I got
It's-
bullied a lot. Like,
how I feel when I
was
jerk
only
off.
at Totem for like 1 semester because like I was literally
What?
like unsafe there. This I can't even remember his name, but I was like standing outside the hall one day to like go to class, and this kid with steel toe boots comes up and straight up like drop kicks me in the nuts, dude.
Oh.
Like I am like shivering like on the ground.
Why are you wearing steel toe boots at
Dude, this
school?
kid was crazy. Well,
That's
it was
so funny.
it was a hardcore public school, so like there was uniforms, and he had navy blue pants on, like a white polo tee, and then these black steel toe boots, dude. This kid was gnarly. But after this happened, I told my dad, I was like, I cannot go back here, and then I moved to Northeast Seattle and went to
Does getting
Exeter.
hit in the balls really hurt that bad?
Yeah.
Yes,
absolutely.
it does, but it
The
doesn't.
fuck do you mean by
It doesn't hurt immediately. It's
Yes,
like
it does. What are you talking about?
If you get hit
hit
hard
you,
enough.
they hit you, and then you're like, oh, I know that's gonna hurt.
There's
in 2
different
seconds.
levels.
What's
of
your guy?
pain.
What? Okay, I don't know if this is a weird.
shots you can take.
I
There's
don't know if
an
this is
initial
a-
level of pain,
And then it stops for a second, and then it comes back, and it is horrible.
Really?
You guys have all
You got fucking
experienced.
balls,
dude.
pal.
Yeah,
What?
dude.
Stand up. We gotta.
No.
I've never had this like moment where it doesn't hurt immediately, so I gotta see this.
Oh, you want me to kick you in the
No,
balls?
I want to kick you in the.
No.
No, we're gonna kick you in the balls. Come
Have
on,
like,
you've
over.
you've all experienced getting hit in the balls and
Yes,
it being
it's-
extremely
yeah.
painful.
It's like this.
Yes.
There's this instant shock, and it hurts.
It depends on the impact. If you're getting kicked, 10 out of 10, hardcore pain, not cool.
And then it hurts for like
I've seen a dude
Yeah,
throw
dude,
up.
even just
Yeah,
like, yeah,
yeah.
I have seen
that
a dude
happens.
vomit from getting hit in the balls.
Even just getting nut tapped.
Yeah.
That shit hurts.
Well, he was
off
playing
the
football
off guard,
and someone
like,
actually
a
kicked him in the
hard ready
for
balls.
it.
He got kicked in the balls in football and he just starts projectile vomiting on the floor.
I played baseball for 13 years, and I wore a cup. You take
shots.
you take a someone would like
The
fucking
outside bruise.
punch your cup, or you take a baseball to the cup, and the vibration going into your balls
It's like-
was extremely painful.
Like
It's
not better. I
vibrates
would
through
just
your
rather get hit
shaft
in
and
the
your
balls.
head and your balls.
It was
and
bad.
just
The
feel
cups
it
did not help.
vibrate.
The only thing they helped with is making sure you can still get
That was,
kids.
like, so
No,
older.
yeah, and
I think it's
all,
because it's
all
so
cups
sensitive.
did was like
the
increase
balls are
the
sensitive.
size of the
You got a lot of
target.
cum in there.
Exactly.
Down there.
Exactly.
What?
It made it easier
What?
to hit.
Did you say, dude?
I'm already not working with
I
a
heard
lot.
what you said. It took me a second.
They're having a completely different
He said.
conversation.
He said. He said it's because there's a lot of cum in there.
Dude,
No, I-
your balls are filled with blood.
No, they're filled with the funny.
Trevor did
Pee
not
is
have
stored in
sex.
balls.
This is why
Didn't need it.
This is why you only graduated with 20 credits.
And I still graduated, baby.
Yeah, our school, because we were the peak COVID year.
Oh, you guys got the pass, the last
We
pass.
got the pass.
pass.
You only needed 20 credits to graduate instead of 24.
Y'all are a bunch of nimrods.
I had 20. Hey, I had 25 credits.
Nimrod.
I had 25.
And I'm
Same.
better
This
off
guy
than
had-
some people that
this-
are graduating
This
right
guy
now.
had 20
so.
and
Just
graduated.
barely.
Hey,
Just
bro,
barely.
C's did degrees, man.
Yeah, I had straight A's and graduated.
Fucking A.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't have time
Yeah?
for all
Are you
that.
sure?
Yeah.
Smoking
This is-
weed
this is
in
straight-
school
Yeah.
was
Straight
way
A's and
cooler.
graduated.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
What time are we at?
We'll go with that.
No, I dropped out.
122.
22. That's not bad.
8 more minutes
Till what?
till the podcast ends. You guys usually end at a minute 30. I mean, an hour 30.
Yeah,
right?
we only record minute-long episodes here.
Yeah.
This has gone really long.
This is our longest episode ever. Just kidding.
Really?
Our longest episode ever is 2 hours
2
and
hours
3
and
minutes.
1 minute.
1 minute?
Oh, that's not too bad.
Yeah.
I feel like
It was like a movie.
Yeah.
It was like a whole movie, you know. You had Act 1, Act 2, Act 3.
Oh no shit.
Yeah.
Very
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, it was really cool.
I wish I was a more interesting person.
No, you're a
You've
very
been
interesting
great.
person. Don't worry.
You've been really great.
Appreciate it, guys.
Filled the space
Thank you for
phenomenal.
having me here,
Oh,
man.
absolutely.
This is great. Like the first time I've ever done anything like this, and
Really?
honestly, it's been really fun. Like I had a little case of anxiety coming into it because
No,
you know,
of
like,
course.
Yeah,
I got
yeah,
the
yeah.
headphones and a mic in front of my face.
I
and
could tell, man. Everybody could tell.
Fuck off, bro. I got the
We
shades
could tell
on.
that you were so fucking nervous.
Nah, man. See, I've loosened up a little bit, obviously.
Yeah.
And man, that's just everything. That's just me, man. Like I've been in this shell for like so long, so to be able to come out and like I hate the way my voice sounds on like a phone or
you
camera
have
and
a
You
stuff.
have
genuine.
a good voice.
You have a good voice,
You have a
man.
really good podcast voice.
Oh, thanks, man.
Really
No, that's
good
fucking
podcast
dope. to
voice.
It's
hear.
so
You're hella
Chris.
soothing to listen to, man.
Oh, stop! Y'all are too much.
All the
right
comments
now.
are gonna say, "Bring this guy back."
No shit. Oh man, well fuck. Anytime, I'm happy to be here. Like
Cool.
it's been super fun just hanging out, chilling with you guys. I'd love to
You
get to
good?
know you more.
No, yeah.
Chainsaw, too.
Go on.
Our,
Yeah.
our thing that we say, it's an excuse to just talk. You never
Yeah.
just hang out with your friends and just talk. There's always something going on. There's always the TV playing or music.
This is very true.
This is an excuse to just
Forced
talk.
interaction.
Forced interaction. Thank
Forced
you. It's
proximity.
just forced interaction where you just have to talk.
No, yeah, and I appreciate
what?
that.
Literally what?
In my line of work, or my current line of work, like
What do you do?
I am an apprentice plumber right now, but I'm
Okay.
on my way out, dude. I work
okay.
for a non-union company, and like I just show up to this guy's like shop every day, and like do chores around his house, like land clearance. I just took down some trees the
I
other
was
day,
fucking here.
and dude, like I don't know, he's very controlling. Like
The
he's
headphones are
recently
sticking in my
converting to
ears.
Mormonism,
Mm.
and he's a recovering addict. Like this is just like a plethora of like what the fuck. And he's had a
Whole bunch of-
successful business for 7 years now though, and but just the way that he asks me to, well, he also just laid me off. Like he's like, I just don't have enough work for you to work 40 hours
Yeah.
a
Oh,
week.
okay.
Yeah.
So. But he's like, I need you to get a part-time job.
Thank you, corner slut.
So that
No,
you,
he's BB now. He's BB
Is
now.
BB now? Not to cut you off, sorry, but he's been so good to us.
he has.
Yeah. Yeah, he's great.
He's really fallen into
Charlie's
his
the
role.
Thank you, Crawford.
Shout out
great.
Charlie.
He's BB. BB is his name on the podcast.
It's hot as fuck in this room, and he's giving us some air.
It is always hot
We
as
do
fucking
need
But
to
yeah,
this.
no,
we need to start
I work
figuring
for a
that out.
privately owned company as well, and
So do
when
I.
I go to these construction sites and I talk to these union guys,
guys
and they're
are
like,
that
"Yeah, I
special?"
get this and this and this."
What do
like,
you do?
I'm a striper.
A striper. Oh, like asphalt.
Road
Yeah, so, like,
stripes, parking lots, that
He does
type
the
of
bitch
shit.
work after I do the bitch work.
I see.
Yeah. So like I'll talk to these union guys and they're like, "Yeah, our hours go by." Oh my god.
Dude, what the fuck?
He's like, our hours go by 2. If I work 2 hours, I get 4 on my paycheck. If I work 4, I get 6. If I work 6, I get 8.
What kind of math is that?
Fucking crazy. You just get an extra 2 hours onto your paycheck
Yeah, that's fucked.
per day.
What are
Why?
you making out?
Yeah, good for you guys.
Are you hourly or salary?
I'm hourly,
Hmm.
but there is some good benefits to my job. I can't lie. Like
You have
my
a pretty good rate right now.
my regular rate isn't the greatest. I mean, it's above minimum wage. I'm not gonna say it, but
Well, I'll tell you, I'm for just bitch work, grunt work for this plumber guy. I'm making 28 right now.
okay, that's more than me. But I get an extra $2 per hour for road work when I'm on the road, which is very often. And
That's
then I
good.
get an extra. So whenever we do a job for the city, like it's city funded, like a school or like a justice center, like cops.
Mhm.
I get a prevailing wage rate, which it used to be 50 an hour, and it just jumped to 90 an hour.
Damn.
What are you doing?
What was the worst job you've ever had?
Worst job
everyone.
I ever
The
had.
Rainier Bar and Grill.
Yeah, the Rainier.
Really?
I mean, it's like, it was super easy work, but it was just go, high stress the whole time.
That's fast food. Papa Murphy's was the same way.
And
it's
I
not
you
fast
you
food.
never get paid.
Well,
what
like
you
line,
deserve.
line cook.
Yeah,
Like,
line cook. Yeah.
It's not fast food, but like you're working under
It's
a
a
high
fast
pressure,
pace, yeah.
high pressure environment.
Like I'm the
no matter
last
which way you spin
person.
it.
I'm the last person that's working there right now.
Have you seen what happens in a Papa Murphy's, bro?
No,
It is ungodly. Like it is.
that's
it's like
God.
Subway on crack, dude. Like
think-
everyone's trying to make a pizza that doesn't know how to make a pizza, and then there's people in the back like doing dishes like that are a mile high.
Yeah.
And there's one manager who's on top of shit and like wants to kill everyone,
So when I worked at the Rainier, I started in the dish pit and I worked my way up to the line cook. And
as one does.
when I was in the dish pit, like you said, high as a kite every single
fucking day.
I had my dab pen, and I was
Yes,
just
sir.
chief
My
in
God.
That's
that.
the only way.
That's the only way you can wash dishes for 8 hours a day, 5
Straight
days
up.
a week.
Dude, there was a moment where because I was kind of over the dish pit, but I wasn't truly over the dish pit. And we all did Molly one night.
Right on.
And I forgot I worked the next day. And I walked into that Rainier dish pit. Everything was gray. Everything was terrible. I hated my life. And I was like, I do not want to be a dishwasher anymore. I cannot
wanna
be,
be
in that
dead.
dish pit anymore. Yeah, I want to be dead. But like ever since then, I was like, I never wanted to wash dishes again.
That's
Like
so
even at my
funny.
own house, dude. I was like, fuck that.
Fuck the
I've
dishes.
done Molly plenty of times, but the last time I did it, I was at Moses.
Lake
Yeah.
Moses.
That's cool.
Yeah, like
yeah.
for my birthday weekend, Memorial Weekend. I had this Molly from the person I got it from previously, and I took 2 pills, or 2.5 altogether at one point, which equals out to about 4 points.
Holy
just
shit.
a little bit over that, yeah. And I was fine. Like, I was rolling. I was good. I was chilling. The most I've ever had at one time is 8 points, and I almost
Oh
died.
my god.
Almost
How did
Eight
you not
points is nuts,
overdose?
dude.
Almost a gram. Over
How
the
did you
course-
not overdose?
And 120 whippets, and
That's crazy.
about half.
Bro was counting.
Yeah.
One,
Lived a
2,
life.
3.
I had my
40.
grandfather's memorial the next day.
Oh.
No.
Yeah, in Reno, dude. It was hardcore.
Wait,
And
how old are you, Anthony?
I'm 23. Yeah, I was doing this when I was 20.
He's got 2 years of life on us.
But okay, so the last time though, I take this. Oh my god. Oh no, it was the time I'm thinking of was the rave, and I took one whole one and half an Adderall, and I had maybe 2 beers, and I was like, I was gonna take 2. I was gonna take 2.
The
And,
lake with how much sweat was dripping off.
dude, and my fit was so fire, and I had to take it off, dude. I was so mad about it. But I was literally vibrating out of my fucking body, like beads of sweat coming off me, and like chewing the invisible meat, dude. It was not fucking
the folks
cool.
we were with were like, he's chilling. I was like, I don't think so.
Dude, shout out Braden and Mandy. They're real ones. Like, God. Yeah, no, I was definitely not chilling that night. Shout out fucking Charlie for coming to my rescue and taking me home. The drive home was pleasant.
Oh, that was a great time.
We were vibing, dude. Like, when you have your own playlist, it just, the bass that was playing was very overstimulating.
Oh, in the venue.
In the venue, it was a little much. Apparently it got better, and that's
Oh,
just how
did
it
it?
goes. Yeah. That's just how it goes, though.
Yeah.
All the openers and shit, no one was there, really. And I was way too high. I was just way too high. That's what it came down to. But the last time I did it was at Moses, and it was the same stuff, and I took half point increments, and that was a much better time. It was very feral because I had been up all the night before, and yeah, I was like hungover. I was coked out, and then I was like, I need to get through this night, and I don't want to go to sleep. So Molly, it is.
There you go.
And man, it was just like, oh, I didn't have my speaker, so I just had to like talk to people while rolling.
That's crazy.
And it like around a campfire, dude, like people I don't know, like,
You're like, yeah.
it was just such a bad time.
I could never.
And then I eventually locked myself in the car and was just chilling, listening to music, and yeah, struggled the night away.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I'm gonna take a break off that for a while, man. The body needs to heal.
The body does need to heal.
Stick to mushrooms, stick to weed, stuff that came from the earth, you know.
Yeah, I got a 3-month rule.
Oh yeah, that's good.
Fuck. You gotta
Mine's
piss
6
again, dude.
6 months
Fuck.
for mushrooms.
Before you piss, I think this is a pretty good time to call it.
You think so?
I think so.
The 3
To be
margaritas I've
continued.
drank have really been affecting my piss right now.
Yeah, to be continued.
More drug talk when we come back. to
More drug
piss,
talk when we
dude.
get back. I didn't mean to be the ender. My bad. Sorry. Whoa.
No, it was coming to that time. The drug talk would be really fun, but we are running long, and
Yeah.
we could run way too long if we keep this up.
Yeah, that's a good point.
So yeah, I think this is a good time to end.
It was great having you.
We'll call this part 1.
I like it.
Another
Sounds
part
good.
1.
Yeah.
Not another. This is our second part 1.
Season 2, part 1, something
Season
Season 4.
Season
episode
4.
3. This is season
Wow.
4, episode 3.
like that. Wow, I'm late to the show.
No, you're good. This is when it's the best. We used to have these little like shitty mics, and then
It was so bad.
It was-
Upgraded to a
it was
table,
rough.
which the table was nice, but now we've got these chairs.
The
No,
first
this is
couches.
good. This is a fantastic setup.
The
I
first
appreciate
seven,
you guys
the first
having
7
me for so long.
episodes was around a plastic folding table, 3 camp chairs, and we had this little metal Christmas tree that we clipped on these little shirt mics to this
Oh, yeah.
tree, and we had 2 for 3 people.
It was ghetto.
Got to start somewhere.
You gotta start
Yeah,
somewhere.
Yeah.
Well,
So-
hey.
All right.
Till next time.
Yeah. Until next time.
Till next
Bye,
time.
piss pit.
Piss bit
Bye,
out.
bye, piss bit.
Bye.